What's going on, everybody? Isaac Ramirez, Oscar Perini, Tim Schulte, you being a regular. I love it. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you. Any news today except Micah's price going up after the Chase signing? It's funny, Tim. No, it's awful quiet. I did ask Ultra Cowboy. I said, hey, and this goes to you, Tim. Would you trade Micah at all? And more importantly, would you trade Micah to the Tennessee Titans for the overall pick? And if you, I'm just curious. My man Chris Mays, Retro Game Grub, and Cowboys. What's up, my man? Logan Motorsports. Arturo. Brandon Butler, what up, man? Just got done the route. Gonna take a lunch and then head back, get out, and off the clock in 8 hours. West Virginia country boy, Aisha Robertson. How are you? Robertson, sorry. And that dude, Rolo. What's going on, brothers and sisters? The game time price just went up from Micah. That's crazy. You haven't even got this done. Yeah, Jimbo. Again, nothing surprises me, brother. David Cowboy, yes, plus a second next year. Yes, plus a second or next year first. So David likes it. Ultra says no, they're not trading him. I would entertain it. No, no, no. Trading somebody really worth it, trading for that high. Arturo. Well, you could bring in Travis Hunter. He would come in and be a lockdown corner. And then you can release Diggs at some point. Resign Bland. Bland's price is going up through the roof, too. Vinny Hagen, there he is. Still haven't heard what you wanted. You won a prize. I know I don't have that much to offer, Vinny, but, you know, get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a hat, get yourself one of the travel tumblers. Get yourself something, brother. David Calby, I'm just saying entertain it. Yeah, Brian Cooper Rush to Ravens, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I wanted no part of him back there. None. Vinny, you want a brand new car? Come on down. Arturo Gomez, I got a question for you, my Texas Longhorn fan. Where do we have to draft Ewers if we want to draft them? Thomas Garrett, what's going on, brother? This is the plan, everybody. Tomorrow's my day off, so I will be doing a live stream tonight. Probably after Mark's live stream. So probably around 10 o'clock Eastern. 7 o'clock West Coast, 9 o'clock Cowboy time. I felt like a hoodie 3X might be too small. My shit don't shrink. I may have a 4X though, bro, but I don't know. Really? Like, what size t-shirt you wear? Probably Ewers in the third. David Cowboy, I'm curious. 6th round Ewers. I'm just saying they really like him. I don't have a problem with Ewers, and I say that. I know I hammered the kid at Texas. The dude has all the traits. He just needs time to develop. But I'm not taking him in the 2nd round, and I think that's the round you would have to take him. Let's do it live. Yeah, Jimbo, we got to do it like at 10 o'clock. Good day. Happy all. But I'm going to go home and I'm going to try to. When I'm going to try and premiere it for 8 o'clock. I'm going to try and do my mock draft 1.0. Me predicting the 1st round, how I see it today. But I'm going to try and do that. That's the plan. Not go home and relax. Not go home and stuff my face. Well, I've been watching myself. The Sundays are my cheat day. So, I cheated yesterday. But we're back on the wagon today. Not alcohol. Just the caloric intake. I'm down a few pounds if anybody can notice. If anybody's watching me. But yeah, I actually like Ewers as a pro, but not in round 2, and that's probably where you're going to have to take him. Karen DeGuide, how are you, Karen? Cautious. There we go. Logan, what's up? I would take Dart in a second. I love my hoodie. I'm gonna get a couple more. Yeah, Thomas, I got different logos, brother. I'll work with you. You know that. Yeah, I'll work with you especially since you're always helping me out with the Zoom calls. EJB's in the house. If I missed anybody, I don't think so. I think we're all caught up. As soon as I see Ron the Don, I'm gonna tell him he won too. Wearing my there you go, Oscar. Yeah, I don't even have the navy blue 3D. I don't even do it. I told my wife to go order one. I was playing. I said go on the website and order one, but then I gave her one because I know better. A question, can time under a blitz. How would viewers handle those? Are the questions? Arturo with. I actually think he needs to come in and not play right away. So, but I would be okay with it. I like the kid, just not in the second round, only because we need other shit. But I'm thinking third round. What's up, Flip Shelton? How are you? I think I want a hoodie. Well, Vinny, what size T-shirt do you wear? You was very mobile. David Cowboy, yeah, I like the player. I was hard on him. Pause. But I wouldn't be opposed to getting him. He's the best. You know what yours says, David Cowboy? David Cowboy says he's the best quarterback in the draft. He's the most talented, ready to go, and I believe him. Supposedly, when you sit and you talk to him, he wows you. We need beer and money. We need drinking money. Hoodie is super nice. Bye. Thanks, West Virginia country boy. My wife and my best friend are the ones that do all the. My producer. Tommy T. I gotta get a commando stuff. I gotta get a red. How about this, Tommy T? Well, you're not a channel member, so if you become a channel member, Tommy T, I will add a burgundy and the right color yellow Game Time Brian. Would you buy it? Or should I just say hell nah? He kept Manning on the sideline. David, I'm telling you, there's a little something there. Mouse is in the house. I want a hoodie, maybe sometime on my payday. LOL, Karen. I appreciate that. Beer money, LOL. Doing good. I'm doing all right, Flip. I'm done my route. I'm going to go back and get off the clock. I was a few minutes late today, so I'll get back about 20 after-ish. Somewhere in that. Maybe 25 after. I got to work an extra 10 minutes to get my 8 hours. Game time. Your producer needs to buy you some beer. Yeah. I only drink beer on vacation anymore. I just pretty much either whiskey and Diet Coke or vodka and orange juice and cranberry, something like that. Maybe a little pineapple juice, a little Bayberries. Or I'll do a little bit of tequila. And I like rum. I like rum. Rum and Coke. Commander's butt wipes. Hell to the no, Vinny. Hey, I'll text you. All right. Hey, Game Time. How are you? Miguel, I'm all right, man. I'm done work. I'm off tomorrow. So I got a live stream probably 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. And I'm going to try and do that mock draft that I'll premiere at 8. We'll see. Or not 9. 10 o'clock Eastern. Sorry, 10 o'clock Eastern. That's the plan anyway. You know how that goes. That should happen. Thanks, Rolo. Hit the like button. Dave, that's about right. Brian, if I become a member, would you do... You know what, Aisha? I have to do... Thanks for bringing that up. I have to come up with some emojis. I do. I gotta do it. I gotta stop itching my eye, because my eyes are itching. Spicy takes always get to the facts. Good. I appreciate that, man. I do. I do appreciate that. it's funny because we were talking about, and I love Mike Fisher. Mike Fisher, if you're watching me, bro, I like what you do. I don't like how you don't listen to anybody else. Mike Fisher doesn't understand YouTube. The more the merrier. You can like Mike Fisher, you could like me. You don't have to pick and choose. YouTube is an inclusive thing, but he's not really like that. He doesn't want you to watch anybody else. So, no slappies here. But we brought up what they were talking about yours days ago. I didn't need to have anybody, you know what I mean? I was a little surprised that he made a video about it. That's been common knowledge that Dallas is high on yours. I mean, very surprised. I only drink beer in the days that end in Y. Oh, I will do a live stream because I forgot it's St. Patrick's Day, so I'll wear my slanty hat. I'll throw on. I don't know that I have anything green as my shirt. I do have some. Yeah, you know what I do? I have some black and green long sleeve shirt. I'll wear my beads. There you go. We'll do a St. Patty's Day live stream. I'll drink some green. I'll drink one green beer. How's that? That'll break my diet, though. What's up? Ryan, do you think Cowboys will get another wide receiver? Yes. Did you see what Ted McMillan ran? Everybody was worried about his speed. He may not drop to 12 now, people. He ran a 4.48. Dirty Sanchez, Dustin Roberts. Tonight, a 10 o'clock Eastern live stream. Be there. Clemente, my man. What's up, man? Brian, are you doing this on the clock? I'm on my lunch, Karen. Yes. Tequila and vodka for me, Thomas Garrett. There you go. There you go. We're going receiver in round one. Dustin, I believe you're right. Karen, yes. Or Will Johnson. Very iffy. I don't know about Micah being traded. I'm just asking the question, would you trade Micah for either the first overall pick or even to New England at number 4 if Abdul Carter or either Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter's there? Sounds good, Game Time, when you talk about the Cowboys and how they have great facts and wisdom to your word. I appreciate that, Miguel. I don't always claim to be the fact guy. I try not to put out bogus information. I like to simplify things. Like this morning, I turned on my car and the local radio station. They had Ross Tucker. He works for NFL Network, I believe. He also works for the Eagles. He was very critical of the Eagles just giving Saquon Barkley an extra $20 million and added to his contract, and it's basically holding them back from bringing in some free agents or bringing back free agents. And it just kind of made no sense. I know you want to take care of it. You did win the Super Bowl. That's fantastic. But if it's going to cost you a Becton or if it's going to cost you somebody else, maybe I don't know. That's just me. Pick him in round 2. So you like yours. I know you're going to have to, unfortunately. When I do mock drafts and top guys gone, I trade down. Yeah, David Cowboy, you got to trade down, but somebody's got to want somebody, you know? Yours will go in a second. You have to pull off with the Eagles. Yeah, that Mouse, it's funny you say that because Jerry has since come out and said they were eyeing up Jalen, just not in the second round. Think about that. Jerry was eyeing up Jalen Hurts, but that's why he may pull the trigger in round 2 this year, and that would annoy me because there's too many good players in round 2. The only way I would say that wouldn't annoy me, Mouse, is if we trade down into like 20, 21, 19 and get extra picks to then not hurt so bad. You know what I mean? If we had 2 thirds, then it would be, if we dropped down to 19 and got a third or 20 or 21, something like that, and got a third, we can get our receiver there, whoever's left, Golden, whoever's left, and you could then take Ewers with your second, knowing that you have 2 third-round picks. Hey, game time, you better wear something green or they're going to pinch you. Maybe you're produced. Yeah, I know. I'll figure it out. You know me. Brian, you still worried about me? Aisha, of course. Why wouldn't I worry about you? If you're reaching out, we're all worried. I've been high on all my Texas guys. I have receipts. Hook 'em. Willie Vassar, what's up, man? Starting point for Micah is 3 first-round picks. All right, even if it's the first overall, Ultra, say it's number 4, Ultra, New England. Man, let's say New England, the Patriots, go after Micah. And let's say Travis Hunter's there. I mean, then you bring back Lawson, you know. I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just saying, Ultra, you got to investigate it, right? If I trade Parsons at all, it would be for the next year's number 1 overall. That's why I said I don't think you do it now, Dirty, and you hold that card in your back pocket. Thanks, Jimbo. Eagles media don't like anything. Eagles have a 27 in cap. The reason Eagles didn't make the move is because they know they have paid big in 2 years. It's all part of the plan, says Mouse. I don't know why they're so negative. You guys just won. You had a good point in your vid this morning about Allen doing what he can take. Rolo, what does everybody think about that? Am I too hard on Dak? I agree completely. Seems Dak could do so much more. That's my thing. I think Dak Prescott could open his mouth up. You want to be a leader behind the scenes? Be a leader to your fans. You want to win over the fans? Go at Jerry and say, yo, man, go get me a number 2 wide receiver. Go get me this. But you took the highest amount of money. No quarterback is even sniffing what Dak got, and Josh Allen's a better quarterback. Very disappointing. Ewers will be available in the 4th. They will move up. Ooh, Ultra. I would love that. Now that I would be in line for. Yes, please. The Eagles will be just fine. I never said they wouldn't. We could talk about the Eagles, can't we? I never said they wouldn't be just fine. I'm just asking the question that the local media is asking. Ultra, you are smoking something strong. Yours isn't getting past the 2nd and 3rd at most. Curious. So Rush is gone, so what happens now? I want to trade down to get Ibuka, says Dustin Roberts. Karen says, curious, so Rush is gone. What happens now when Dak gets hurt? Well, Karen, right now you have to have 4 quarterbacks on the rosters now with the new rules. You have the practice squad, Will Grier. You're going to draft 1, and they're going to bring in a veteran after the draft. Maybe before the draft. That's what's going to happen. So, depending on what veteran, let's say it's Drew Lock. I don't know how much Drew Lock's going to want, but Dallas doesn't want to lose any of these comps. So, whoever's left after the draft, go get you one. Willie Vassar, did you take my wrench? I did not, but here, I'll give you it back. If you're worried about a wrench, you get a wrench. There's your wrench, my man. Ewers going between round 3 and 5. I hope you're right. Ultra, 2 and 3. Trying to lay off of getting wrenches out unless they're everyday people. So if I don't see somebody in here on the regular, the wrench is gone. Willie, if it happened, I apologize. You would have to replace Parsons with his twin. Yeah, so, okay, so you would get Abdul Carter and trade Parsons. I mean, you could do that, right? You could hypothetically, you could trade Parsons and draft Abdul Carter and get extra picks. No better defender in football. Yeah, Ultra, I'm not saying I want to. I was just curious what you thought this morning. Travis will go 1st or 5th. Parsons changes the way offenses play. I agree. Kid Cowboy, hold what in your back pocket? Uh, hold Michael Parsons. So, you know, that's an asset you could flip at some point if you must get better to a move up for Arch Manning. I don't understand. I don't understand either, Brian. The Eagles media is so terrible. Philly's sad. It's really sad. Yeah, Mouse. I don't know. I turned it on, and it is what it is. Listen, just look at it this way, Mouse. You're playing with house money. Hey, Jameson Taylor, you're playing with house money because you just won a Super Bowl. If my team wins a Super Bowl, I'm going to give them a lot of leeway. Back in the 90s, we were frustrated because we wanted that three-peat, Mouse. We won 92, 93. We wanted 94 bad. So when Jimmy left, it really pissed everybody off because Jerry was it just, you know. Prescott is not an alpha to speak out in dominant. Arturo, he needs to be. The Northeast Sports Radio, I love it, though. They keep the teams accountable, especially the Eagles. They do. I heard Jody Mack this morning. I was curious. I actually know Jody. Vinny, that is the biggest concern. Ultra. Will Greer is your veteran right now, but I believe we'll bring in another veteran. But Mark Hutchinson, Dallas Cowboys are looking at Ewers from Texas. I like him, but not in the second round. I think you might have to get him in the second. Ultra saying round 3 or 4. Cowboys will pick 12. It will be Tet or Will Johnson. I think more and more, I believe you. Tet McMillan ran a 4.48? That was incredible. Remember 2016, they took a similar route. They had injury-prone Romo back up, was Kellen. Then they drafted Dak in the 4th. I like it. I like it. You know who I like, too? I like the Syracuse quarterback. What's his name? I can't think of it. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near getting Arch unless Jones is do something. Dallas will draft Golden mix. I love Golden. If Tet's gone and Will Johnson's gone, Ultra, maybe try and trade down a little bit and draft Golden. Or take Golden at 12. Abdul Carter is not Micah. Yeah, I don't believe he's Micah either. I don't believe it. I was just throwing it out there. I mean, don't be surprised if the Joneses say the cat room we have, it goes for our rookies. Now, Dirty Sanchez, the people have the power. Knowledge is power. We know far too much. They don't like that. The transparency, we know what they have. They're going to have more. And the only thing I'm waiting for is when that Micah deal gets done. Ultra thinks they may franchise him. I think that could really throw a wrench in everything. He may hold out. You got it, Willie. If you want it, you got it. If it means that much to you, Willie, you got it. You know, I'm not giving out wrenches anymore unless it's absolute must, because we've gotten really good with not blocking people, so I appreciate it. The only way I want somebody blocked is if they call somebody a name or they just spam the political crap. We can't have it. Because, well, you guys can talk about it, but I don't want to piss anybody off. I can't talk political. I can't talk helicopters going down. I can't talk none of that because that's a serious violation. Cowboys are extremely high on Will Johnson. I believe they take him over any wide receiver. That would be scary to me. Ultra Cowboy, I hope you see you live tonight. Now, if he has good internet, he'll be on. Thanks, Jimbo. We'll try. A twisting, turning through the never Super Bowl with Jerry. I had Ewers graded around 2 or 3. Yeah, I think quarterbacks go higher than they should. So we'll see. Game time. If Jimmy had stayed, we would have won 4 in a row. Willie, that's the thing. Game bomber, Kyle McCord. Bam. Thank you, sir. I like Kyle. Tet is going high in the draft. I don't know. Just today, I'm hearing he's slipping. So, I think Will Johnson goes. I think Will Johnson goes before us. I really do. I really do. I like Milroe or Ewers as a everybody's crapping on Milroe Ultra. I like him as a developmental guy. I like him. He's raw as hell. Let him run the wishbone. If Dallas likes Ewers, I got a lot. Go ahead. I don't see why it's not a good project. Yeah, Mouse. McCord, Ewers, in my opinion. Yeah, McCord over Ewers. I like McCord, Game Bomber. I do. They will pick up the sweetest 44 and another in the 6th round. We'll pick up sweetest 44. I think we should get a receiver. He has the easier way of adjusting to the offense compared to the corner. Yeah, Arturo, I think we need to get a receiver. I like Ultra's original plan. I go receiver corner. If Tet's there, I think you take him. But who knows? Trading Micah would seal for me. Jerry and Steven are bat shit. I won't quit loving them, but I will stop buying merchandise. Yeah, they're not trading them. I'm just throwing it out there as now, because they're waiting to sign him. Now the price is over $40 million. McCord throws an impressive ball. I like him. They're talking like there's not going to be 2 quarterbacks going in the top 10. That's interesting. I still think that the Giants are going to draft Shedeur Sanders because they're desperate. Or the Giants throw a curveball and they draft Jackson Dart. Drusilla, how are you? Ewers. I like Ewers, Mark. You think the New York football team takes the Sanders boy? Willie Vassar, I think they are going to take a quarterback, yes, with their first pick. I don't know if it's the Sanders boy. Maybe it's Jackson Dart. It's one of the two. Probably Shedeur Sanders. Bobby Belt found the Paris Campbell connection he has with Clayton Adams in Indy. Okay. There you go. Milroe fast and quick. More likes. Come on. Thanks, Karen. What about Oregon Duck QB? I'm out on that little dude. Sorry, but if Prime Time don't like him and Prime Time Phil's an ex-Oregon quarterback, I don't like him. If not McCord, then Milroe over Ewers. He has crazy upside. Yeah, Jimbo. Milroe has crazy upside. I just don't know if he can play the position. Cowboys will pick up 2 quarterbacks in it. Wow, Mark Hutchinson. Why didn't they run Wishbone with Trey Lance? Kid Cowboy, there's a lot of it. Wide. What I don't like doing, Kid Cowboy, is kicking a man when he's down, or I don't want to hit McCarthy and blame everything on coaching, but that's a good question. Why? Made no sense. McCord is a sleeper. Why we're forgetting about Jackson Dart. Mouse, I just don't think he's as good as those guys, in my opinion. Jackson Dart and Jalen Milroe, the model their game after Jalen Hurts. This is not a coincidence. Winners win. There you go. Not worth $41 million. Who is, though, Kid Cowboy? Who is? Ewers' talent throwing the ball off the script at all the angles. It's like Mahomes. I like, yeah, exactly, Ultra. I like Ewers. He can make all the throws. I think the more you look into Ewers, the more you're like, wow, we can do something with this kid. And especially behind Dak Prescott, who has maybe 1 to 2 years left, let's be honest. Mark, you stole my story, bro. Jackson Dart has extremely small hands, below average hands. Well, if his hands are small... Oh, wait. Kid Cowboy is the Wade Burner account. Kid wants to trade everybody. It's the Wade Burner account. Kid Cowboy, he assures me he loves the Cowboys Ultra. Even though he comes in here and he hates it. He hates everybody. I like the young man, the running back from Kansas. Yes. Yes. Devin Neal. Willie Vassar. I would love to see Shedeur Sanders coming up behind Dak. Karen, if he's there at 12, are you taking him? Take Ewers. I'm selling the kid. And Dark are going to... Yeah. Take Ewers. I'm telling that kid. And Dark... I like Ewers. Okay. I do. 4 years is not that long. 3 years. I don't think Kid is a real fan. I'm convinced he's a troll. They're calling you out, Kid Cowboy. All right, everybody, I gotta go. I'm at my 30-minute limit. Linda's not in here to shut me up. I'll talk to everybody tonight at 9 o'clock. Look out for my 8 o'clock a premiere. I'm going to try and get it up. Look out for it. And then I'll be live at 10 o'clock. Sorry, 10 o'clock Eastern. Mark goes live at 9. Talk to everybody later. Hit the like button for me. Late.